All right, hey guys. This is the second attempt at the first podcast for No James Virtuosity and Two Ducks Programming. So, you guys might have seen my post on the Facebook Live. I attempted to get that up on YouTube and on our podcast to no avail. Had some technical difficulties. The sound quality was really bad. So, I'm trying to re-record that. Keep it a little bit shorter here today, and I'm going to put multiple videos up. So first off, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the 3-week Jumpstart Challenge. Talked a little bit about it before. Go into some details. First off, cost is $40. The start date is February 5th, and the sign-up deadline is January 29th. All right. So basically, what does that mean? Let's get into like the details of it. First off, what are you going to get? What are you getting for $40? That's definitely something that you would want to know. So the long and the short of it is you're going to get access to a private Facebook page. Myself and the rest of the staff, we're going to put some great information up there for meal ideas and different tips and tricks as far as for planning and meal prep and stuff like that. And it's a place for everybody who's involved in the challenge to share the things that are working really well for them and the things that are not necessarily working really well for them. Different ideas that they have, how they did on workouts, and things such as that nature, okay? Second thing you're gonna get, programmed workouts. You by no means have to follow the programmed workouts, but they're gonna be offered to you. There'll be a link on the Facebook group that'll take you to our website. Our website will have those workouts posted on it. If you have Beyond the Whiteboard, you can follow us on Beyond the Whiteboard as well, and that'll give you a place to log those workouts. There'll be 2 different types of workouts posted in there. One, if you're working out at a gym, whether it's a Globo gym or a CrossFit affiliate, it doesn't really matter. You're just going to need some equipment to do the one type of workout that's programmed. And then the other option is going to be if you're at home, you have very limited or no equipment. There's going to be some workouts that are going to get you through that as well. Okay? And then you're going to have a place to record your progress and your scores as we go through this. We'll talk about the scores in a second. Then you're going to get 3 plastic meal containers. I actually have them. They're going to be in the next podcast. I'll show you guys what those look like, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. Excuse me. And then, like I said, the meal ideas and planning tips and tricks, and that'll be in the Facebook page. How it's going to work. All right, it's on a point system, 8 points per day possible. Okay, 6 of those points are going to be meal based. So you're going to be able to get 2 points per meal, 3 meals per day. Some people are going to be taking 4 meals. But that extra meal is not going to count towards extra points. But there is a caveat in there. That extra meal is not just a throwaway meal. So if you have 3 good meals and 1 bad meal that you wouldn't get points for, you can't count the bad meal as your extra. It's going to be one that's going to take away points for you. So we'll get into that a little bit later. All right, and then how do you get those points? Really, really simple. For the meals, you eat clean. That means real food, no processed stuff. And then you get a second point by eating the correct amounts. All right, and we'll talk about what those amounts are in the next podcast. All right, and then, so that's a total of 6 points, 2 for each meal. Then your 7th point comes from a workout. Do a 30-minute or longer workout for that day, you get that point, okay? And we'll go over the specifics of what that workout needs to be, but essentially it needs to be functional. It needs to be relatively high intensity. That's determined by you, the athlete. And it needs to be 30 minutes in length. All right, and then you get your 8th point by getting 7+ hours of sleep. That simple. Get 7+ hours of sleep and you get that 8th point. And then we encourage you throughout the whole entire challenge to post in the Facebook page, let people know how you're doing, struggling with getting your sleep, struggling with getting that workout in, maybe struggling with one meal specifically. I know breakfast is probably going to be the most difficult for a lot of people, and possibly lunch. All right, and then at the end of the whole thing, 3 weeks later, which will be February 26th, we'll decide one winner. The winner is going to be the person with the most points. If we have a tie for the most points, we're going to break that is by using the stuff that people have put into Facebook on that private group, okay? So those can be before and after pictures. We definitely encourage you to share those, but they're not required. Or how much you've been posting about pictures of the meals that you've been making and eating, the workouts that you've been doing, and all of that kind of stuff. So it's really going to be kind of a process that we're going to go through to just break a tie. If somebody hasn't posted at all, obviously this person that's posted lots of different information there is going to take the win over that. And then what do you win? You win a 2 Ducks prize pack, all right, which is going to consist of $270 in value. All right, you're going to get a t-shirt in there. You're going to get a month of programming from myself. With that month of programming, you're going to get some Skype or FaceTime interviews at the beginning, middle, and end of that. You're going to get the opportunity to submit some videos to me for to be reviewed on your movement, which can be as simple as an air squat to as complex as a snatch, depending on your level of fitness. And then I will get back to you with a review and analysis of those videos. And then you're going to have email access to me throughout that month-long period. All right, and that month will pick up March 1st for whoever that winner is. Okay, so that's kind of the down and dirty, the nuts and bolts of what the 3-week Jumpstart Challenge is. Please feel free to check out the next podcast and the next video if you have more questions and you want some of the more nitty-gritty details. Okay, and then also you can go to our website, novajamesvirtuosity.com. Looks just like that up there, novajamesvirtuosity.com. Check out our website. It's a blog website. We've got the programming. Like I said, my programming is already on there. You can see some of that stuff, get an idea of some of what you might be doing. There's not the at-home stuff is not on there yet, but that will be for the challenge. All right, and then you can also go on there, read some of our blogs. We try to put out as much information we can. Some of it's just stuff from around the house and our daily lives. Other stuff is very fitness related. Some tips and tricks and stuff in there for different fitness stuff. Okay, and there is a blog post that talks all about the challenge, and all the details are written out in there. It really gives you a breakdown of that kind of stuff. And you can also go to the shop on our website and purchase the challenge, all right, for $40. It's via PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal account, don't worry about it. You can also pay with a credit card on there, not a problem. So that's up and running. Everything is good to go on the website. Go check that out, novajamesvirtuosity.com. You can also check us out on Facebook at Nova James Virtuosity or 2 Ducks in a Bucket Fitness. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, 2 Ducks in a Bucket Fitness as well. On both of those, we try to put out as much content as we can on a regular basis. So please go check that out. And if you guys are interested, check out the next podcast for some more information.